terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Mariota. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. They'll throw again. Mariota. It's caught. Humphreys. And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or 2 short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with a football. Leading him out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural Deshaun Watson. Dane Hines, his first carry. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
Nice touchdown, baby. Keep working.
Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return? Everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. This is fielded at the goal line. He'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they got it 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's easy work, and it's coming
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that are real extra depth in their stuff. You go to them early and often.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing down.
And look at this, it's a fake.
Run!
That goes for 15 yards on the fake, a 1st down. And a lot of fist pumps right now on that sideline. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile, too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move. But oftentimes he's a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
To throw is Watson. It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
They don't want it, fellas.
Look at the numbers for Aguilar a week ago. 6 catches, 114 yards, and a score.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A shotgun snap, Watson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes our score 17-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. His opening drive looked good for a while there last time out. Was moving the ball down the field, but then the interception, and they ran it back to the house.
It's a game of human beings, isn't it? Mistakes will happen, and as you noted, he was playing so well on this drive. I don't know if there was a miscommunication between him and his intended receiver. Did they run the wrong route? Anything could have possibly gone wrong. Just have to shake it off and keep firing.
And an alley to run. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. From the gun, here's Watson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's got room. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally, down at the 36-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you called it the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
He's not going to get me. Jam him, jam him.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Now, here's Hines. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Watson now to throw. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a run with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes
a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When a team's turned it over 3 times.
What's the set? 19. Down him, go. Check. Down him, go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pass complete to Disley, the tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for the next game.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 5-yard touchdown. As they are now on the board here in the first.
Right there. Set. 54 Mike.
Watch the backer.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
A huge play that time for the Colts. 44 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit Bader. Now a man open down the middle of the field. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Watson now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
It's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. The Titans going to use the first of their time at 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 7. Mariota. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their time. A minute to go in this first half.
Ready? Blue ready.
51's the mic.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Converge.
Slant.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Blue ready.
51.
Here we go, T. Here
Mariota on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play down, and that's caught inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5.
All day, baby, all day.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people think to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach that?
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. We have hit the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Deficit though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The pass there over the middle to start things out. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
54, Mike, 54. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
We got this.
Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, we're in such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
We got 4. We got 4.
On first down, it's Watson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Let's go. Let's go.
16 yards the pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
I'm about to take you to school.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
That's good for an Indianapolis.